everyone and welcome. It's Alexandra. My today's tutorial and video are dedicated to one of the new digital paper collections from Vectoria Designs. It's called Steampunk Trains. If you like the papers, please check this kit as well as others in the Etsy store of Vectoria Designs. I will post the link to it in the description box down below. So without further ado, that's the journal that I have created. It's a tall journal and it was my first time making a journal of this size. I really like how it feels in the hands and I enjoyed the process of making it. Let me show you the cover a little bit closer and then we will also flip through the pages of the journal together. That's the front cover. I have some metal gears in the front as well as some of the round epoxy stickers paired with some die cut gears that I have created using gold foiled paper. I have added some words from one of the papers in the digital kit. Here I have cut out the image with this beautiful woman and packed it up with some craft cardstock to make it more durable. And I have also turned this into a pocket which holds just two little tags from the paper collection that can of course be taken out. And again, that's the front cover of our journal. That's how the spine looks like. The choice of colors, by the way, was dictated by the color tones of the papers themselves, and I know that it's not a very obvious choice for steampunk, but I felt like I wanted to have some blues in it, and that's how all the project came together, with the blue spine and the blue closure for this journal. So on the spine, which was created with some cotton fabric, and I painted the fabric with blue acrylic paint. I have also stamped some steampunk themed images on the spine. The stamps that I have used are quite old, and I don't know if you will have them in your stash or if you will be able to find any of those these days on eBay or Etsy maybe. I don't know, but in any case, I have mentioned the names of the stamps that I have used, so please forgive me if you can't find the same. I'm sure there are lots of other steampunk themed stamps which still exist and can be purchased, and if you will be working on something like that, I'm almost sure that you might already have a few usable stamp sets in your collection. That's the back. I love this page design with the piled up suitcases and the clock there. For the closure, this time I decided to use the magnetic snap button. I have quite a few of them and I rarely use these on any of my projects, so this time I thought, why not? And I really like the character that this closure adds to the journal. So let's see what it has inside. Oh, by the way, that's how the top looks like, and the pages from the side, and that's the bottom. I have a bookmark inside the journal that I'm going to show you once we get to that page. So when we open the journal, that's how it looks. On the inside front cover, I have 3 horizontal pockets. Each one of the pockets holds different tags or cut out pieces that I'm going to show you in a second. You can also see that I have quite a few gold foiled elements in this journal. Almost each one of the pages will have those gears that I have die cut and glued down to the pages. I have also used some of the dies from my stash for creating different elements, like for example this tag right here. I have used the papers from the digital paper kit by Vectoria Designs, but this die specifically, for example, was by Elizabeth Crafts, as well as this one. And then I have also used some Tim Holtz stamps, as well as some others. Going back to the pockets that we have here, in the first one I have just 2 suitcases that I fussy cut out of one of the papers from the kit. They're so beautiful, so cool. So both of these go here. In the second pocket I have a train and just a blank label that I might use later on. And then in the lower pocket I have that long slide with some die cut gears and the clock faces behind that acetate sheet. Label, which I have added die cut number 1, as well as another die cut number 1, and that's the back. I also have just a tiny eyelet here in case I want to add any more charms to the slide. And here we have just a tag that was created with craft cardstock, tea stained paper, which I stenciled on and added some more die cut gears. And of course the cherry on top for this tag would be the spectacles from the paper collection. So that's what I have in the pockets. Now on the first page of the journal itself, I have also stenciled and added some elements from the paper collection, as well as that die cut gear. I have a pocket with this beautiful lady, and I have also added this acetate tag. I don't think I show in the tutorial how I made it, but it's basically 2 layers of acetate. And if you want to know, the tag measures 6 inches by 3. So there are 2 layers of acetate, and this delicate die cut that I have in black is sandwiched between the acetate layers, and then the rest of the pieces are glued on top, and they're the same shape. So you cover the back, which in my case was just plain white. So you cover the back of each element with another element on the back side, as well as these tags which come from the paper collection. And I have just added some gold foiled accents here and there. I stitched around the edges of both of the acetate layers and added an eyelet with a tie on top. So I really like how this one turned out. I have one more somewhere in this journal, but there are only 2 or maybe 3 of them. I really like how they turned out. So we keep on flipping through the pages. We have more stenciling here and stamping, and as you can see, there are more of the die cut gears there. On this page I have stapled just a few plain tea stained sheets, and then added a strip of a leftover fabric that I had. I have also added a pocket, which was included in the collection, to the page behind this notebook. Here we have, again, stamping and a pocket with an absolutely gorgeous library card from the paper collection. I love how it looks. Then here we have, again, stamping and some of the fussy cut elements from the paper collection. Now here we get to the point where I want to say a few words about the journaling pages. They were not designed for this size of a journal. I decided to go ahead and print the smallest size of the pages which are included in the paper collection and use them one on top of the other in this tall journal so that I could really use the most of this paper collection, even though it was not initially designed for this format of a project. I hope this will give you some ideas as per how you can use other paper collections, even though you are not creating a standard size journal. The next page also has some stenciling and die cut elements alongside the fussy cut out ones from the kit. Some stamping here and there. Here I have created a tuck spot using the train. Then on this page I have added some gold foiled gears again. Here I have a tuck spot, and this is a paper clip that I have created using the circles from the paper collection. There are lots of them. If you are going to purchase it, you will see that there are lots and lots of circles. So I was thinking about the way that I could use all of them, and that's what I came up with. So since I forgot to show it in that tutorial, the way of making these paper clips, and seems like paper clips are kind of in fashion right now, I just wanted to show you how to make it. You will use two circles. They're of the same size, and in my case these ones are 2 inches in diameter. I have already distressed the edges of them, and then here I have a standard size, I think it's called number 1 paper clip, and I have a piece of paper which is 1 inch wide by 3 inches long. So I scored it at 1.5 on the long side to be able to fold it in half like that. Now I will take one of the circles. Let's start with this one. Now I will take this piece of paper and add my paper clip to it. First of all, I'm going to apply the glue. Let's see, we'll start from the side which has the longer part of the paper clip. I will apply the glue to the paper areas around the paper clip. Now let's see, that's the top of our future paper clip, so I'm going to attach the paper piece like so, and then I'm going to take my second circle so that it's ready, and I will apply the glue now to the remaining area on the paper strip, and also along this edge that will be the top, and I will cover it with the second circle. Okay, just make sure that you press really nice, either with your fingers or with the bone folder. We just want to make sure that everything is glued down together nicely. And basically our paper clip is now ready, because we can just slide the paper between 2 circles like that, and this is how it will hold on the page. Okay, you can also use it, of course, separately from the journal and clip paper pieces together like so. Isn't that cute? I hope you will use this easy way of creating paper clips for your other journals or for this journal that we will keep on flipping through. The next page looks like this, and I'm thinking now that maybe I should just flip through the pages and add some music. What do you say? If there will be some elements that I will want to explain a bit more in details, I will stop the music and do that. So here we have, for example, before I add the music, we have a sliding buckle on top of the belly band, which was included in the paper collection as well. So the way I did it, I just added a piece of paper around the belly band and then glued the circle element on top. So super easy, fun to use, adds interest to the page. I hope you like it as well. Here is the bookmark that I have created. It was super easy to make. That's where I used those numerous circles which were included in the kit. So we have a ribbon. I had the gold ribbon here, and the texture of a ribbon was so that it was kind of hard to glue paper onto it. So I decided to first of all stitch some craft cardstock circles to the middle section of the ribbon so I could be sure that they will stay in place. And then I added the punched out circles with the printed elements on top of each one of the sides of those craft cardstock circles. That way I have stitching which hides behind these top pieces, and they're securely attached to the ribbon, and that's how it looks. To finish off the tip here, I have sandwiched it between the punched out circles of gold foiled paper, and then I have added more circle elements on top, and then this end of the ribbon is finished off with this element and a metal gear attached to it. So that's a nice add-on to this journal, I think. Let's keep flipping through the pages. On this page as well, I have two elements which I have created using some of the dies from my stash. I have a tag and another long slide, which was created in the same style as the one in the front. Here are both of them side by side. The back side is plain. So I have added both of those into the pocket, and the pocket was created just by folding one of the journaling cards and gluing down the bottom edges to the base page. Super easy, and I like how it looks. So that's the journal. I hope you like it. If you do, please continue watching the tutorial. Thank you so much for joining me, and see you soon.